Midwest Access. Hope everyone is having a great day, a great Monday. We are live. Can you tell where we are? We're live in Clear Lake, Iowa today. A beautiful day for folks to be out on the lake on this Memorial Day. Of course, a big day for folks all throughout the country as we remember those who fought for this country to give us the freedom to be out here on the lake on this Monday. A lot of folks hanging out in Clear Lake, Iowa today, so we hope that you're joining us. And if you maybe can't get out to a lake today, we'll take you to one on Midwest Access for the next hour. We will be with you from 4 to 5 this afternoon live in Clear Lake, Iowa to give you a look at all the different things happening here. We're going to go for a little cruise on the Lady of the Lake. It's right behind us, right over here. And you can actually go for a public cruise this evening yet. There's still spots available. We're going to visit with the owner of the Lady of the Lake in just a bit because it's a popular destination here in Clear Lake, Iowa. If you've never made your way out to Clear Lake, Iowa, maybe today will inspire you to come out this way. If you're from Minnesota and maybe haven't made your way down into Iowa because you think Lakes Country is only in Minnesota, well, it's not. You can see behind me a lot of folks having a good time out on the water this afternoon on this Memorial Day as we again remember those who fought for this country to give us the freedom to be out and about and enjoy life here in America. We actually have some guests right over here, some folks visiting Clear Lake, Iowa with their puppy dogs. How's it going, guys? How's everybody doing? Who do we have here? What's your name, sir?
My name's Jeff.
Jeff, and where are you from?
We're from Northwest Indiana.
Oh, wow. So who do you have with you today?
This is my wife, Denise, and my son, Trevor.
Okay, so why Clear Lake, Iowa?
Actually, we just stopped. We're actually heading towards Mount Rushmore.
Oh, you are? Okay. Have you ever been to Mount Rushmore before?
I have never been.
And you figured that Clear Lake, Iowa was a good stop along the way?
It looks like a good stop.
Yeah. Have you been having fun? Yeah. What have you been doing?
Actually, just walking the dogs and looking around.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful here.
So you have a long trip ahead of you. How many hours is it from where you live to Mount Rushmore?
Oh, boy. In total, I'm not sure, but a lot.
You didn't calculate that before you left? How many?
I think we'll get there tomorrow.
I think it's like 25. Something
25.
Like that.
That's a long trip. That's a long trip. So you've had some detours. I know we're a bit scary here. They just throw you on TV, don't we? Mount Rushmore, what are your plans when you get to Mount Rushmore?
Same thing, just see it and just enjoy it. I've never been there, so.
I'll give you a couple pointers along the way, okay? I lived in South Dakota for 7 years. The dogs are like, can you get away from us, ma'am? The Badlands in South Dakota, if you can, check them out. They're really cool. Okay. Also, Crazy Horse, which is right by Mount Rushmore, a really cool stop in South Dakota.
My dad told me Badlands, so for sure. So.
Yeah.
So
all right, well,
it's wonderful. So.
We'll leave you all alone. Thanks for chatting with me. Enjoy your time in Clear Lake, Iowa, and safe travels as you head to South Dakota, okay?
Cool, thank you.
Sorry, guys. We're leaving now, okay?
Bye.
Good work, everyone. Let's head on over to Lady of the Lake. It is right on Lakeview Drive, North Lakeview Drive here in Clear Lake, Iowa. Hi, sir. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing all right. We have the owner. This is Scott Munson. He's getting the Lady of the Lake ready on this Memorial Day. Great shoes, by the way. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Great. It's a great weekend. Beautiful weather. First Memorial we've had in 3 or 4 years, and it's not raining.
Yeah, it's really nice out here. It's actually a little toasty, but nice with the breeze by the water. Yes. Has it been pretty busy out here today?
It actually has. I mean, I just got back to town. We were up at Denim Fest all weekend, but...
You were at what?
Denim Fest.
Where's Denim Fest?
It's up in Forest City.
Oh, it is?
Country Musical Festival.
Did you wear denim?
No.
You didn't wear your Canadian tuxedo?
No.
Oh, that's all right. At least you showed up, though. That's good. That's good. Lady of the Lake is behind us. How old is Miss Lady of the Lake?
Actually, we're just talking about that. She was built in 1960.
Okay.
So she's, what, 53 years old now?
Yeah, I suppose, we got to do quick math here on TV. I think it's
63 years.
Yeah, 63 years.
Yes, it is. 2020.
So people can ride on the Lady of the Lake. There's private opportunities. There's public opportunities. What do they need to know about tonight?
Tonight, it's an open public cruise. We do it every Memorial weekend. We try to get as many people on here as we can, and we do this throughout the week. You know, we cruise 6 days a week, and then Wednesday nights are our dockside nights.
How long have you owned Miss Lady of the Lake?
We bought it in 2017, and I purchased all my partners out last year.
Okay. Any advice for folks at home watching who maybe want to check her out?
Check out our website. We've got a full schedule shortly. We've got June on there right now, but we're going to get July and August on there because we do have a ton of private charters this year. So if they want to book one, they better start booking now. because we're full. It's going to be a fun year.
That's good. Are you from Clear Lake, Iowa?
Born and raised.
Okay, born and raised. We're going to chat with you throughout the hour. You're going to show us around the Lady of the Lake and maybe give us some secrets about her because she's had a few years here on the water.
She has.
So we look forward to that. We'll be chatting with Scott a little bit later on. Scott, thank you so much. We'll chat with you shortly. Again, we are live in Clear Lake, Iowa on Midwest Access today, and we look forward to hanging out with you for an hour long here. As I mentioned, if you can't make it to a lake today, you can stick with us. We'll be here until 5 p.m. live on your TV right here on KTTC. So stick with us because we're going to have a great time out here in Clear Lake. We do have a question of the day today, and it has to do with Memorial Day because, again, we remember those who lost their lives fighting for our country. So if you go over to our Facebook page today, just put down a name. Put down a name of who you're remembering today, who's fought for this country, who's a service member that has passed away, or maybe someone that's still fighting for America and for our freedoms here. Go to Facebook, put down their name. Maybe we'll share some of those names throughout the broadcast here on Midwest Access because it is a very important day. It's the unofficial kickoff to summer, sure, but it is a special day because it is Memorial Day as we remember those who fought for this country and passed away. All right, we have much more coming up from Clear Lake. We have to take a break. We'll be right back.
Credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
Whether because of discomfort, lack of mobility, your lifestyle, or occupation, you sit inactively way too many hours a day. Introducing Ellipse, the premium quality automatic seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation without physical strain. Strengthen and tone your legs. Increase your mobility, flexibility, and balance. Plus, stimulate healthy circulation.
It's so quiet that none of my coworkers even know I'm using it.
My joints feel better, my knees feel better. It makes me feel stronger too.
My circulation is moving, I'm burning calories, and it makes me feel energetic.
Perfect for home therapy. Whisper quiet to use while you work. Call now and order Ellipse, the seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation. Be one of the first callers and get upgraded to the Deluxe Bundle. Get the faster motor that produces more than 5 miles of steps per hour, a non-slip mat, and wireless remote. Call now.
Coughing on a plane. How to stay healthy this busy travel season.
It was a chorus of coughs.
When is it right for passengers to be kicked off planes for coughing? Next in Sun Edition.
Tonight at 6:30 on KTTC.
It's the Women's Championship like we've never seen.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to the challenge.
That was insane!
I have to defend my title.
Come on, LeBron.
I don't need easy. I just need possible.
Yes!
For the first time, it's Ninja versus Ninja.
We are going for speed.
Here we go. I never thought we'd have seen something like this.
The Ninja Warrior Women's Championship tonight, and the new season begins June 5th on NBC.
Good afternoon. Thanks for sticking with us on Midwest Access. We are live in Clear Lake, Iowa. Clear Lake, Iowa, about 40 miles south on Interstate 35, just south of Albert Lee, about 40 miles. I'm Kamie Roesler, and we do have some news to get to not far from Clear Lake, Iowa. Mason City, Iowa lost its only bowling alley last night. We were just over there checking out the debris. A complete loss. 9:12, that's when the call came in about the bowling alley up in flames. A nearby farmer actually thought a field was on fire, but learned that the bowling alley was completely in flames. When crews arrived, they put out the flames. They were able to keep the flames from spreading to nearby buildings, but the bowling alley today, most Mystic Lanes, is a complete loss. I actually spoke with the owners not that long ago. One of the silent partners was there cleaning up, making sure it's boarded up this afternoon. They're asking folks to stay away from the area because there's a lot of valuables left in the bowling alley. Again, Mystic Lane's the only bowling alley in Mason City. It was built in 1951. The other bowling alley, interesting enough, in town actually burned down in 2014. So not good luck for bowling alleys in Mason City. In fact, that other bowling alley that burned down in 2014, the building was still sort of standing last year, but it was taken out by a tornado last year. So not great luck in Mason City. Again, this is Mystic Lanes. It's just east of town, not far from the high school in Mason City. A complete loss. The crews were there earlier. The fire marshal was there earlier, but the investigation is ongoing. So at this point, we do not know the cause of the fire, but we do know that no one was injured. So some good news there. Again, this is Mystic Lanes in Mason City. We'll keep you updated on more details as we learn them here on KTTC. You can get the latest at kttc.com. It's a beautiful day in Clear Lake, Iowa, so let's send it to Sarah Gannon in the studio. She has a look at weather.
Hey there, Kamie. Hope you're having a fun time down in Clear Lake, Iowa. Locally, we're dealing with a little bit of some air quality issues, but overall conditions today have certainly been nice, sunny, and warm. Let's talk about that active alert here first. So we do have that air quality alert in place until 11 o'clock here. This has been extended by a few more hours here this afternoon. This is for the eastern part of Minnesota and a good chunk there of Wisconsin. The reason for this air quality is ozone, excessive amounts of ozone. This will create some unhealthy air for sensitive groups. This goes again until 11 o'clock here this evening. So right now, as we look at that air quality index, a lot of spots here across southern Minnesota, even into parts of northern Iowa, in that orange category. So unhealthy for sensitive groups. Zooming out though, notice how moderate levels really overtaking a good chunk here of the upper Midwest. So the good news is, as we head into tomorrow, Wednesday, looking to see some improvement there. Air quality levels looking to become more of that yellow and green categories, indicating more moderate to good air quality levels. So one more tough day there for folks, but we are looking to enjoy more sunshine here today. Live look outside there from your Lewis Donato live camera network. Nothing but blue skies, hardly a cloud out there. Temperatures right now sitting at 83 degrees here in Rochester. Winds though a little bit breezy out of the south-southeast, around 13 miles per hour. Temperatures area wide, certainly warm here today. We're sitting into those low and mid 80s. As we look ahead here for the rest of tonight, we'll see a few clouds gradually filtering in, increasing across the area tonight, and we'll look to see temperatures staying pretty mild. However, as we move into the upcoming week, tracking some very warm temperatures, upper 80s looking likely, maybe even some low 90s possible in some of our warm spots. But we are going to stay mainly dry. However, looking at the chance for some rain chances late in the week. So as we look at your future track radar conditions, staying very clear, quiet here across southern Minnesota, northern Iowa. Off to our west, though, keeping an eye on some showers and thunderstorms there. That activity, though, I do think will stay well to our west and should dissipate before it even gets to that I-35 corridor. So we'll keep an eye on that. But overall, locally, we should be staying pretty clear and quiet. High pressure continues to remain in control of the upper Midwest, just off to our east. Frontal boundary, though, keeping a lot of that moisture and precipitation off to our west. As we look ahead here for the rest of tonight, that rain activity, as I mentioned, should dissipate and fizzle out before it gets to the I-35 corridor. So the rest of the evening should stay very quiet. Heading into tomorrow morning, we're going to start off on a mild note there. Temperatures already looking to be into those low 60s as we wake up. Winds will stay out of the south, continuing to bring in more of that warm air here for the region. Then as we move throughout the daytime hours, we should be staying pretty quiet. Now, Now, I do think we could maybe see a stray shower or thunderstorm popping up later on in the afternoon. Overall, should stay very, very isolated in manner. I do think the large majority of us will stay pretty dry throughout tomorrow. Then as we head towards Wednesday, pretty much repeat performance, mild start to the day, some nice sunshine, and we'll stay mainly dry. However, later on in the afternoon, could again maybe see some quick pop-up stray showers and thunderstorms. But notice that temperature trend, as I mentioned, we are going to be getting quite warm later on this week. Temperatures looking to be into those upper 80s as we head towards Thursday and Friday. Some of our warmer spots, especially in North Iowa, I do think have the chance at cracking some of those low 90s. Unfortunately, rain chances look to stay pretty minimal here the next few days. Maybe stray chances here between Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I think the better opportunity for any rain activity locally will stay closer to the end of the week and into the weekend. So we're going to keep an eye on that. We certainly have seen this dry stretch of weather stay with us, but I am looking to see maybe some rain back in the area late towards the weekend. As for tonight, we're staying mild here. We'll look to see maybe a few clouds rolling in, so partly cloudy skies tonight with temperatures into the low 60s. Heading into tomorrow, then, we're looking to bring back some sunshine for the area, but looking to stay quite warm. Notice their afternoon high temperatures will be into about those mid-80s once again. Winds will pick up a little bit out of the south, around 10 to 15 miles per hour. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. Looking to stay quite warm and sunny here for the next several days. Again, I do think stray chances may be possible, but that should stay pretty minimal for the area. The better opportunity for showers and thunderstorms will come closer into the weekend. So we'll continue to track more of that warmth as we head here into the upcoming week. But don't go too far away. We have plenty more to cover coming up in Clear Lake, Iowa when we come back.
Missed part of our newscast? KTTC has you covered. Download our app on your smart devices and click Watch Live. No matter where you find your news, KTTC has you covered.
America faces a crippling shortage of skilled workers. Baby boomers are retiring. Vocational education opportunities have been dramatically reduced in many schools. Digitization of the workplace has increased the emphasis on professional careers, and outdated stereotypes of the trades deter people from pursuing them. KTTC's Tom Overley explores the shortage of skilled workers, what impact it will have on our everyday lives now and in the future, and what we can do about it. Critical Careers, airing every third Wednesday of the month on KTTC, sponsored by Knobelsdorf.
Master Pool and Spa's Memorial Day sale. Save up to 35 to 75% from Minnesota's largest spa dealer. We have the largest selection at unbeatable prices. Free delivery and trade-ins welcome. We'll even haul away your old spa. 18 months, 0% financing. Master Pool and Spa's Memorial Day sale. Save up to 35 to 75%. Now through Monday, Memorial Day. Master Pool and Spa, 394 in Louisiana. Call 952-253-0665 or visit masterpoolandspa.com.
Hi, I'm Jess Abrahamson. Join me December 4th as we travel to Spain's spectacular Costa del Sol and Madrid with Colette. Get ready for a true taste of southern Spain, from the sparkling blue coastline to the chic avenues of Madrid. We'll cover the rich culture, cuisine, history, and so much more. Colette covers all the details. Your only job is to have the time of your life. Don't miss out. Join me and the folks from Colette on Wednesday, May 31st.
It's like an everyday hero. They don't draw attention to themselves. They quietly go about their business.
They're everywhere. They're all over. Just going up and thanking them. Tell them, hey, thanks for your service. Welcome home.
Just the recognition means the world. That flag stands for freedom because of people like our son, people that served.
You can stream KTTC weather 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with the KTTC 24/7 weather stream. Miss a newscast? Start streaming local weather at your convenience. Available right now on all streaming devices.
Scan the code now for the free KTTC First Alert weather app.
Thanks for sticking with us on Midwest Access. We are live in Clear Lake, Iowa. A beautiful day to be on the lake. If you're at home, maybe not able to be at the lake today, we hope that you're joining us and enjoying the show because it's a beautiful day. Your feet are in the water. And I just learned, actually, that Roesler, who just came up for the Twins today, just hit a 3-run home run, or I did a little bit ago. I've been working, but I just looked at the score, and the Twins are winning 4-1. And I actually have some Twins fans over here. You guys are Twins fans? And you're hanging out in Clear Lake, Iowa today? We're having a good time because it's a beautiful day to be on the lake this Memorial Day. Who am I with? What's your name?
Aubrey.
Aubrey, you're 11. What's your name?
Maddie.
Maddie is also 11.
Avery.
Avery, also 11. So, ladies, what are you up to today? You were going to get some candy. Is that right? Where were you headed?
The Old Creamery.
The Old Creamery, is that just over that way?
Yeah.
Is that kind of a new place in town?
Yeah.
Okay, what can I get at the Old Creamery?
Freeze-dried candy. And ice cream.
And ice cream?
Yeah.
What kind of freeze-dried candy do we like?
Like Skittles and gummy worms.
And they're freeze-dried? So they taste a little different? Ooh, that's fun. How long of a walk is it?
Around a mile.
Around a mile from the lady on the lake over here, but you were walking over there.
Yeah.
You were walking over there. So what have you been up to today? I see we have the swimsuits on, so were we doing a little swimming?
Yeah.
On the boat at all?
No.
No boat today? You were on the boat yesterday, you said, though?
Yeah.
How was that?
Fun.
It was fun? Did you do any tubing?
No.
Just hanging out, having a good time? Did you jump off? You did. You did some swimming. The water's not that bad. It was a little colder, I think, last week. It feels pretty good. Okay, so you're headed that way? Yeah. Anything else you want to tell people at home?
Visit Clear Lake.
Oh, visit Clear Lake. We have some tourism fans here. And you said you're going to the creamery. Anything else that you're doing today?
Probably not. Maybe hanging out with friends.
Hanging out? Are you guys all friends?
Yeah.
You're all friends, having a good time. Okay, I won't stop you any longer from going to the creamery. Thanks for meeting with me. High five. Good luck. Be safe. Enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day, okay? Thanks, ladies. Good job. What grade are you in? Are you done with school?
Yeah.
Okay, what grade are you headed into then?
Sixth.
6th graders. Oh boy, stay out of trouble, okay? We are live at the Lady of the Lake here in Clear Lake, Iowa with Scott Munson, the owner here of the Lady of the Lake. It's a nice day.
It's a beautiful day.
Now, tell me about the boat. I'm not a boat expert by any means.
It's ironic. It was built in 1960 at the Dubuque Boiler Works down on the Mississippi River.
Mm-hmm.
It was ferried across the state of Iowa in 2 pieces. You wouldn't have recognized it. None of the structure was here. It was a ferry boat. They hauled cars, cattle, cargo across the Missouri River.
Okay.
For 27 years. In 1987, Gary Geist purchased the Lady, brought her here to Clear Lake, and built everything you see.
It runs with a big paddle?
It's a true paddle wheel.
How does that work?
It's chain-driven. It's one of the last chain-driven paddle wheels in the United States. I think there's only 3 left now, including the Lady. It's a big adventure.
Are you friends with those guys over in Lake City? They have one just like this, but they just sold it.
I am very good friends with Larry Nielsen.
Oh, you are?
I am.
It's very similar.
It is very similar. The Pearl was a little bit narrower and a little bit longer, but the Lady is, she's 24 feet wide and 75 feet long.
So the Lady, this might be a silly question. I'm not sure. Does it take gas?
It takes diesel.
Okay, it takes diesel.
It's a diesel-powered engine, diesel generator. We're all on our own once we back away from the dock.
Okay, so let's head inside because you can actually cruise around on the Lady tonight.
Yep.
It's not that expensive either. $16 for adults, is that what it is?
Yep, $16 for adults and $7 for kids 12 and under.
Cash they can pay right here?
Yep, it's all cash. I don't take cards because it's kind of hard to get internet out there.
And it's sightseeing a bit. Do you give them a bit of an update on where they're at?
We actually do on a public cruise, we do a full narrated cruise. So we talk about a lot of the points of interest around Clear Lake, the island, what the surf used to be, the Ritz, State Park, even about our seawall right behind us that they just restored last year.
It's beautiful.
We talk about that because that was done during the Depression to get guys back to work. So we do a lot of narration throughout the whole thing, just to give everybody some history of Clear Lake.
Okay, let's head inside the boat. I don't know where I put my shoes. I'm gonna go get my shoes. Scott, I'll meet you on the boat. We're gonna check out the Lady here that you can take a public cruise on this evening. The Lady of the Lake. Again, we are live in Clear Lake, Iowa. Hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day. If you're spending time with friends and family, maybe you were at a memorial service a little bit earlier today. We're going to have some video from the memorial service in Rochester a little bit later on. And here we are inside the Lady. So when folks ride, I see you have some alcohol, some drinks here.
We've got a full bar, restrooms, seating for 75 people downstairs, 75 people upstairs, so we can hold 150 people. And the kids always ask, what happens if we sink?
Yeah, what happens?
Grab me the floating liquor bottles because I'm going to need a drink.
Stop. We're not going to sink, all right? We're not going to sink.
Where we cruise, we average about 5 to 8 feet of water.
Okay.
So our hole is actually 4 feet deep. So
okay.
she's a big boat.
So we're good on that. So are you parked at this location here in Clear Lake when you are up on shore?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And we're here every Wednesday night for our dockside nights, which this week we have live bands again.
Oh, and this is the dance floor.
It is, and they'll be filled up, and we'll be having a lot of fun.
Okay. So for folks at home that maybe want to take a tour, do you do like weddings and stuff on here too?
Yep. I actually, 2 of the captains are ordained. We can get you hitched.
You're ordained?
I am.
Oh, there you go.
And so we can get you married and send on your way.
Okay, and for folks who've maybe never made their way to Clear Lake, Iowa, what would you like them to know? We have a beautiful beach over here. We have some folks fishing. If we look out the windows, it's pretty packed out here today.
It's been really busy all weekend. The beaches have been packed. We've had wonderful weather for everything. But that's right down there's our Clear Lake City Beach. We always cruise past our Clear Lake State Park Beach, which is amazing. That Josh and the crew at State Park do an awesome job keeping that maintained. And Jim and the crew and the Parks and Rec guys keep Clear Lake City Beach maintained, so it's groomed every year or every week. The splash pad is up there, which we just spent a lot of money on increasing the size of it, because that's a fan favorite for all the kids all summer long.
Yeah, and folks from all over. We just chatted with some folks on their way from Indiana going to South Dakota. This was a stop along the route.
I actually just had somebody on the other night from Australia.
Wow.
They wanted to come, and this is one thing that they saw, and they were like, "We got to do it. Let's go for a ferry boat ride." So. And
we have a lot of people from Minnesota watching, and they maybe don't think of lakes when they think of Iowa. So can you give them a good pitch about Clear Lake here? I mean, it's Clear Lake for Pete's sake. That's in the name.
It's very clear this year. We've got the water clarity, what they say, 5 feet right now. It's a very active lake all summer long. A lot of boat traffic, a lot of kids, a lot of just entertainment in general. Thursdays on Main's kicking off this next week. There's like activities every weekend. It's fantastic. 4th of July, we'll have our carnival set up right in front of us.
Okay.
So, I mean, there's something going every week.
Yeah, and so a lot of fun here in Clear Lake, Iowa. And you did mention this wall. It's really pretty, and this was built during the Depression, and they just restored it a bit.
You can imagine these guys would travel from labor camps north of Mason City. They would walk through the farm fields and clean up the field rock, and they brought it here and carved in this beautiful seawall that we still have. And City Council passed through it last year, and these guys came in and restored it back to what it looked like back when they built it during the works projects back in 1928.
How is the ice impacted when the ice comes off the lake?
It really doesn't, because it's so shallow right here.
Sure.
That it'll build up a little bit, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, and the wall's held. So.
Yeah, it has. And it's great that they restored it instead of putting something new in, because it's a piece of history that really makes downtown Clear Lake.
Absolutely. Again, we are live in Clear Lake, Iowa. You can see the folks having a good time out on the beach. You can see the American flags flying today because it is Memorial Day. This is Scott. We're going to be joined with Scott again when we come back. I think we should probably head upstairs, and we'll do that right after the commercial break, okay?
Sounds great.
We'll see you. You're watching Midwest Access. We'll be right back with more from Clear Lake, Iowa.
Weather's always been something that has always intrigued me.
Nick takes his position and his job very, very seriously.
The competitiveness of trying to be right every single day.
And he is someone who knows what he's doing.
He's so focused on making sure that he's providing the best and most current information.
You can't get comfortable. Right? You have to continue to find different ways to improve every single day. We always want to first alert people, and we want to warn people before the storm.
It's Home's Memorial Day sale with a large selection of in-stock furniture on sale up to 30% off. Plus, get no money down, no minimum purchase, 6-year special financing, and free shipping during the Memorial Day sale, only at Home Furniture.
Hi, I'm Adam, owner of Roesler Lapidary Jewelers. Thank you for making us the #1 jewelry store in southeastern Minnesota and northern Iowa for 3 years in a row. At Lapidary Jewelers, we select our inventory to bring you the right combination of value, design, and exquisite craftsmanship. By paying close attention to the needs of our customers, we offer a personal level of service that other stores can't meet. Roesler Lapidary Jewelers. No gimmicks, just great style and value.
Rochester Lapidary Jewelers.
Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit offer fast and flexible lending. Borrow up to $10,000 and choose repayment terms that work for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
You can stream KTTC weather 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with the KTTC 24/7 weather stream. Miss a newscast? Start streaming local weather at your convenience. Available right now on all streaming devices.
Come Come see what great sleep looks like on a purple mattress from Home Sleep Express. Right now, get no money down, 6-year special financing with free delivery, free setup, and a 120-night guarantee. The famous purple mattress at Home Sleep Express.
The world deserves the truth.
A person keeps a secret long enough, the truth is lost, even to them.
You lied to my face. Does it matter? I just saved 2 people's lives. Teenagers, they want to be with their friends more than their parents.
Just be glad they don't hate you. Let's consider a win.
Thanks for sticking with us live in Clear Lake, Iowa on this Memorial Day. It's a day that many spend on the lake, but it's also a day where we remember those who paid the ultimate sacrifice fighting for our country, fighting for the freedom that we have to be out on the lake on a beautiful day like today. Earlier today, there was a memorial service at Soldiers Field in Rochester, and here are some of the sights and sounds from our photojournalist, Darian Letty.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so streaming, and the rocket's vigor of us mercy came through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Comrades, this day is sacred with the almost visible presence of those who have gone before us. We honor the memory of those who gave their lives in the service of our country, and of those others who have dropped their burdens by the wayside of life and are gone to their eternal rest.
Honor guard, halt! Right, face!
The flowers is a symbol of the service and sacrifice of the brave men and women of the United States Armed Forces who have given their lives in the line of duty. The flowers may wither, but the spirit of which they are the symbol will endure until the end of time.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Season of Nancy Drew begins Wednesday, May 31st. America faces a crippling shortage of skilled workers. Baby boomers are retiring. Vocational education opportunities have been dramatically reduced in many schools. Digitization of the workplace has increased the emphasis on professional careers, and outdated stereotypes of the trades deter people from pursuing them. KTTC's Tom Overley explores the shortage of skilled workers, what impact it will have on our everyday lives now and in the future, and what we can do about it. Critical Careers, airing every third Wednesday of the month on KTTC, sponsored by Knobelsdorf.
Get 11% off everything now at Menards and upgrade your home's appliances. We have the largest in-stock appliance selection ready to take home today. Save over $350 on this fingerprint-resistant stainless steel dishwasher after sale price and rebate. Keep your home clean and spotless with Livman. We've got brooms, mops, and everything in between. Get this mop today for just $9.99 after 11% rebate now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
I met him once. I was at a concert, and the gecko helped me when my car broke down.
Hello. With the Geico app, emergency roadside service. It's just a tap-tap, and then you'll be good to go.
My car got out of the way, and we just went bonkers in the front row. I still have that guitar pick.
Geico. Car insurance made easy.
Make memories with family and friends this summer at Burnwood Fired Pizza. Every Wednesday in June, July, and August from 5 to 8 p.m., come down for 2 weekly outdoor concerts, 7 delicious specialty wood-fired pizzas, artisan markets, classic car cruises, and more. Operated by over 400 volunteers to support nonprofit organizations across Southeast Minnesota. Pizzas can be ordered in advance on Eventbrite or upon arrival. Don't cook on Wednesdays. Come feel the burn at Burnwood Fired Pizza.
It's Lemonade Day, Saturday, June 10th in Rochester. Head out to support local youth learning valuable life skills as they learn the tools they need to start their very own business. Enjoy fresh lemonade and support our local kids. Visit lemonadeday.org to learn more.
We're in severe weather season for interactive radar, custom alerts, and real-time updates from the KTTC First Alert Weather Team. Just scan the code on your screen now.
We continue Midwest Access live from Clear Lake, Iowa today. I'm your host, Kamie Roesler. If you've never made your way to Clear Lake, it's about 40 miles south of Albert Lea on Interstate 35. A beautiful lake, a beautiful day on the lake, as you can see folks enjoying the water here in Clear Lake. You can see them behind me. Quite a few boats, jet skis, folks having a good time, doing some swimming, hanging out, and it's just a beautiful day to be out here. We'll have much more coming up on Midwest Access from the water, but we do have a few news stories to tell you about today. This one in particular, a big fire in Mason City overnight actually took out the town's only bowling alley. This was the only bowling alley left in town, Mystic Lanes. The call came in around 9:12 last night. Fire crews showed up to find the bowling alley engulfed in flames. It's a complete loss. We were over there earlier today, spoke with the owners. One of the owners spoke with me and said, thankfully no one was hurt. They're very thankful. At this time, they really don't know what the future holds for the area, for the bowling alley there. It had been there since 1951. It had been a bowling alley since 1951. It's not that far from the high school here in Mason City, just east of town. Again, I'm live in Clear Lake. This in Mason City, not far from Clear Lake. The town's other bowling alley actually burned down in 2014. So not great luck for bowling alleys in Mason City. And folks were there earlier today barricading it because a lot of items inside are still there. It's a very dangerous area at this time, so if you could avoid the area, law enforcement would appreciate that. The investigation is ongoing. We'll have more updates during our 5 o'clock news, our 6 o'clock news as well, right here on KTTC. Again, a total loss, but the good news is no one injured at this time. The fire marshal does not know what caused the fire. So Mystic Lanes is no more in Mason City. More details on our website. That's kttc.com. A lot more to get to live from Clear Lake, Iowa, but something many folks want to know about today is the weather, and I think they're pretty impressed with it. Meteorologist Sarah Gannon joins us. She's live in the studio.
Hey there, Kamie. It certainly is a beautiful day to be out on the water enjoying that sunshine. More sunshine and warmer temperatures are ahead here for the upcoming week. But one thing that we're tracking today is some impacts to our air quality levels across the area today. So we do have an air quality alert in effect until 11 o'clock tonight. That is for the reason for that is we are looking at air levels to become unhealthy for sensitive groups, reaching that orange category. And the primary reason for this, not wildfire smoke this time around, it's because of ozone levels, so excessive levels of ozone. So this is, in fact, as I mentioned, until 11 o'clock for the entirety of our Minnesota counties until then, and this also includes a good chunk of Wisconsin. So locally, we are in that orange category there, unsensitive or unhealthy for sensitive groups. Good chunk of the state and the region kind of bouncing between that moderate to unhealthy for sensitive group level. So we are looking to see some improvements on the way for Tuesday, Wednesday, looking to drop back towards the yellow category, so more moderate. We are looking to see some better conditions on the way for Thursday, though, back to more good levels in that green there. But outside right now, enjoying plenty of sunshine as we check in with your Louis Donato live camera network all across the area, enjoying that widespread sunshine. We are currently sitting at 83 degrees here in Rochester. Our winds are staying light out of the south-southeast, around 13 miles per hour. So area-wide, lots of warm conditions out there, looking at those temperatures in those low to mid-80s. So 82 in Rushford and Decorah, 83 there in Cresco, Osage, 84 in Dodge Center, Owatonna, Austin, Albert Lee, Mason City right now sitting at 83 degrees. So a nice warm afternoon here for the region. Good time to be outside, soak up that sun. But as we head towards tonight, tracking a few clouds to roll in, temperatures will stay mild, but the upcoming week looking to be very warm. We're talking widespread 80s, some spots maybe having the potential to crack that 90-degree mark. As for the late week, though, we are looking to see some rain chances return back to the area. So here's a live look there from your future track radar. Clear skies locally. Notice off towards our west, though, a few clouds rolling in for the I-35 corridor. We are tracking and keeping an eye on some showers and some isolated thunderstorms off to our west towards St. James, Mankato area. That should stay off to our west and will gradually fizzle out as we head into the next couple of hours. So not expecting any rain activity locally as we head into the next few hours. High pressure continues to dominate the upper Midwest there, keeping us pretty quiet. Frontal boundary off to our west. That will stay put there here for the next couple of days, and that will keep any rain chances really well off towards our west and out of the area. So as we head into tonight, then we will look to see that rain activity, notice, dissipating here over the next few hours. So we aren't expecting any rain activity locally here through tonight or the overnight hours, but temperatures as we wake up starting off mild. Low 60s expected as we wake up tomorrow. Wind stay out of the south, continuing to push in that nice warm air mass for the area. However, as we head towards about the late afternoon, maybe looking at a couple quick little pop-up showers and thunderstorms, but overall that will stay very stray, very isolated in a manner. The large majority of us will stay dry and sunny throughout the daytime hours. But as we head towards Wednesday, pretty much a repeat performance expected. Mild start to the day. Most rain activity stays off towards our west. However, by late afternoon, maybe looking at a quick stray pop-up shower later on in the afternoon. But temperatures will stay quite warm, well above average. We should be in the low 70s here this time of year, but we are looking at upper 80s on the way there for Thursday and Friday. I do think maybe some spots, especially in North Iowa, cracking those low 90s. Now, as I mentioned, with rain chances staying very limited, better opportunity towards the weekend. Maybe looking at some isolated showers and thunderstorms now. I am keeping a stray chance in there for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Again, I do think the majority of us will stay very dry here the next few days, but just on the off chance one of our viewers here picks up a little bit of a few spotty showers out there. But overall, tonight we'll see temperatures back towards those low 60s. We're going to stay mild tonight with a couple clouds moving in. Overall, sunny, warm conditions on the way for your Tuesday. High temperatures will be in those mid-80s. Winds a little bit breezy there out of the south, around 10 to 15 miles per hour. Here's a look at that 70 forecast. We stay pretty quiet here the next couple of days. Hot, though, as temperatures soar into those upper 80s, bringing back maybe some isolated shower and thunderstorm chances as we head towards the weekend. That'll do it here for weather. We will have much more coming up from Clear Lake, Iowa when we come back.
Master Pool and Spa's Memorial Day sale. Save up to 35 to 75% from Minnesota's largest spa dealer. We have the largest selection at unbeatable prices. Free delivery and trade-ins welcome. We'll even haul away your old spa. 18 months, 0% financing. Master Pool and Spa's Memorial Day sale. Save up to 35 to 75% now through Monday, Memorial Day. Master Pool and Spa, 394 in Louisiana. Call 952-253-0665 or visit masterpoolandspa.com.
What should we do?
I'm going to CashNetUSA.com. I can apply in minutes, and if approved, we can have the money as soon as the same business day.
Go to CashNetUSA.com to apply for the money you need.
Today, women with nighttime urinary incontinence don't have to wake up wet. Introducing the PureWick system, an innovative breakthrough system for managing female urinary incontinence at night.
Morning, Mom. Good morning. How did you sleep? Better, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad.
The PureWick system works outside the body to draw urine away, helping to keep skin dry and control odor. The PureWick system is a non-invasive option for management of moderate to severe urinary incontinence, helping to reduce the need for multiple changes at night or trips to the bathroom. Now, staying dry can be one less thing to lose sleep over.
To order your PureWick system, call 800-650-8978 and find out why 9 out of 10 users and caregivers would recommend the PureWick system. Call 800-650-8978 today.
4-year-old Maddie Meyer loves her family and camping. No one could have predicted what would have happened last year.
Learn how to redo everything again.
How she's overcome expectations.
Watch Kids with Courage, Wednesday on KTTC News at 10.
It's the Women's Championship like we've never seen.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to the challenge.
That was insane!
I have to defend my title.
Come on, LeBron.
I don't need easy. I just need possible.
Yes!
For the first time, it's Ninja versus Ninja.
We are going for speed.
Here we go. See something like this.
The Ninja Warrior Women's Championship tonight, and the new season begins June 5th on NBC.
Hope you're having a great day this Memorial Day. We are live in Clear Lake, Iowa. There's a line forming behind me. We are at the Lady of the Lake. Folks are getting ready for the public sightseeing tour. Hey, folks, you're live on KTTC. Thanks for being here. It's a really nice day out here. Scott Munson is the owner of the Lady. You can see folks out on the water. It's busy out here. There's boats everywhere. You're going to have to watch out when you're cruising out.
We're going to have to keep our eye open for sure.
So I'm told I get to honk the horn here today.
It's a tradition. You got to do it.
Okay, so is this where you hang out?
This is where I get to hang out.
Okay, what do I need to know about driving the boat, though?
A lot.
A lot?
A lot.
How long have you been driving this boat?
15 years.
15 years, and you hang out in here. Anything you need to know?
This is where everything happens. This is where the captains sit. This is our navigation. We watch all our stuff. Our wind, our weather, everything is right here, and this is where we make all the decisions.
And if the weather gets scary, is that the teddy bear that you hug?
This is Gilligan.
Oh.
We had a teddy bear hunt around town during COVID, and he just decided he wanted to stay here.
Okay, that's not so bad. He looks cozy. He looks like he's having a good time.
He likes to hang out with me.
He could use a life jacket, I think. Okay, where do we honk the horn? What am I supposed to do?
Sit right here.
Okay. Sitting here.
Okay, now reach up.
Wait. Oh, boy. It's really loud, so I'm scared. Just pull it. Oh, you kind of have to have some muscles to do it. That was kind of a weak one. Okay, I'm done with that. Do you honk that and get people out of the way?
Oh, we do.
Oh, boy. Okay, Scott, so public private tours here in Clear Lake, Iowa. I imagine you talk about the surf ballroom when you head out?
Yeah, we talk a lot about the history of Clear Lake, about the beaches, about the island, about the hotel that used to be on the island. We talk about the local businesses here, too. We like to support everyone.
All right.
And we like to let everybody know what's going on, for our Thursdays on Main to the live music on the boat or at the landing or at the tiki bar. We like to talk about everybody.
All right. Tickets available. You can pay right at the boat. Is there still spots open tonight? It's going right at 5.
Yeah, we're still, it looks like we have plenty of room yet.
Okay, if you're in Clear Lake and you're watching, tickets available. You can find more details at KTTC.com. But as I mentioned, there's folks hanging out, getting ready to board the boat as we are on the Lady of the Lake here in Clear Lake, Iowa. A lot of folks hanging out on the water. Scott, thank you so much for showing us around. We appreciate it. We'll have more coming up on our news at 5 and 6 from the Lady. We'll be right back.
The final season of Nancy Drew begins Wednesday, May 31st.
This is how legends are.
2024 Chevy Silverado HD with Duramax diesel. And the Chevy Silverado with powerful TurboMax engine. No matter what route you take, there's a Chevy truck to get you there. find new roads. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 LT Turbo Max pickups, or current Chevy owners get $5,250 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Visit ChevyDeals.com.
The world deserves the truth.
A person keeps a secret long enough, the truth is lost, even to them.
You lied to my face. Does it matter? I just saved 2 people's lives.
Teenagers, they want to be with their friends more than their parents.
Just be glad they don't hate you. That's considered a win.
So many hotels.
Trouble booking the family vacay?
Come on.
Comfort does free hot breakfast for the whole fam.
They have waffles.
And splendid pools. Book direct at choicehotels.com.
Hi, I'm Adam, owner of Rochester Lapidary Jewelers. Thank you for making us the #1 jewelry store in southeastern Minnesota and northern Iowa for 3 years in a row. At Lapidary Jewelers, we select our inventory to bring you the right combination of value, design, and exquisite craftsmanship. By paying close attention to the needs of our customers, we offer a personal level of service that other stores can't meet. Rochester Lapidary Jewelers, no gimmicks, just great style and value.
Rochester Lapidary Jewelers.
We're in severe weather season for interactive radar, custom alerts, and real-time updates from the KTTC First Alert Weather Team. Just scan the code on your screen now.
Thanks for sticking with us this Memorial Day live in Clear Lake, Iowa on Midwest Access. Again, it's a day where we remember those who paid the ultimate sacrifice for our country. And we have the freedoms that we do because of those folks. We have the freedom to hang out on the lake and have a good time live here in Clear Lake, Iowa. We are getting ready to take off on the Lady here, the Lady of the Lake in Clear Lake, Iowa. We have quite a crew boarding here, a lot of passengers that will be hanging out. Hey, folks, where are you from?
Guatemala.
Guatemala? You're hanging out on the Lady? How about you, Guatemala?
Yeah, we're here with our family right now. We're going to take them on the boat.
Oh, that's fun. Are you hanging out in Clear Lake? Do you live here now?
We live in Mason City.
In Mason City. Okay. Have you been on the Lady before?
We have not, no.
You have not. You picked a good day.
Yeah, it's their first time, so.
First time? Who do you have with you today?
We have my dad here and some of his friends, some of his family here with us today.
Okay, what do you guys think about the boat? Are we excited?
I'm not going to speak English.
No, just a little English. You'll have a good time. It'll be a good time. Thanks so much for chatting with us. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your time, guys. How about you? Where are you folks from?
I'm a military brat, so all around.
All around. Do you live here now?
Currently, I'm living with my grandparents until I activate for the Air Force in September.
Well, thank you so much for your service.
Thank you.
Thanks for hanging out with us on this Memorial Day. Are you excited for the boat ride?
I am, yes.
It's a perfect day.
It is. The wind ain't too bad and the sun's shining, so.
Okay, so you're hanging out with Grandma and Grandpa. Do they live here?
They do live here, yeah. They live over by the island that we'll drive past with the ferry.
So. Oh, well, that's fun. What were you doing earlier today?
Waking up, we went to Denim Fest last night.
Oh, you did?
So.
That seems to be popular around here. Did you wear your denim?
I did not wear my denim, no.
Well, thank you so much for chatting with us. Enjoy your time on the Lady. Oh, who are you with here? Is this your girlfriend?
Yes, this is my girlfriend.
Oh, lucky lady. You're lucky, too.
I like to consider myself lucky.
You are. Thank you guys so much for chatting with us. Thanks for bringing them out here. Yeah. Enjoy your time on the Lady. Again, we are live in Clear Lake, Iowa. If you haven't been to Clear Lake, Iowa before, we're about 40 miles south of Albert Lee. You can take Interstate 35 and make your way down to Clear Lake. The Lady of the Lake, you can go for a public tour, the sightseeing tour. Hey, you're live right now on KTTC. The public tour taking off here at 5 o'clock. I'm actually going to join them. We're going to go for a little cruise. We'll have more coming up at 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock on KTTC. You can check out our evening broadcast. And if you would like to learn more about the Lady of the Lake or just Clear Lake, Iowa in general, you can go to our website. That's kttc.com. A lot of folks out here having a good time on the water today on this Memorial Day. And as you saw earlier, many memorial services taking place throughout the viewing area today. Again, we want to thank all those veterans out there. We want to thank all those who served and gave the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. We want to thank all the family members who have lost loved ones because of the military service, and for those that have given us the freedoms that we have here in America. We're going to finish up the show by walking right on over here because this is the public beach that you can hang out with if you make your way to Clear Lake, Iowa. We're not that far from the surf ballroom. There's folks out here. You can see the pontoons. You can see the jet skis. There's many private boats. I think there's a few rentals out here as well. Folks from all over the United States making their way to Clear Lake, Iowa today, and many of the lakes throughout the area. This in Iowa. So I know there's a lot of folks from Minnesota joining us today, and they're used to their Minnesota lakes. But hey, if you're looking for a vacation or a fun destination, you can come on down to Clear Lake, Iowa, because there's a lot of fun. If you look over at the street, it's busy. There's a nice park right over here. There's beautiful flowers. There's a lot of folks picnicking, having a good time, enjoying the nice weather that Sarah Gannon was telling us about. And summer's here. It's the unofficial start to summer, as we love to say. Memorial Day weekend, kind of the kickoff to summer. Many people putting the docks in the water. And yeah, we're just going to stroll down here as we finish up Midwest Access. Again, you can join us on KTTC at 5 and 6 o'clock for our evening broadcasts. We have more news stories to tell you about. We'll also give you an update on the Mason City fire, the only bowling alley in town burned down last night. So thanks for joining us on Midwest Access. We'll leave you with a nice look of the lake here in Clear Lake, Iowa. You can find this entire broadcast on the KTTC News app. You can download that from your app store and look for the words "View It." That's where you can watch this entire broadcast over on the KTTC News app. That's all from us. Again, we are live in Clear Lake, Iowa. Have a great rest of your Memorial Day weekend.